everybody that whatever these politicians are saying, people don't give a shit. You see all the way, it is 11 p.m. at night, and look at this, bumper to bumper down PCH of cars parked and people just going to the beach because they don't give a shit what politicians are telling them, because they're human beings and nature is open to all of us, and none of these people need permission slips. And how are the police going to enforce this when, look at this, just car after car after car after car after car. I mean, I don't know if it's ever been this crowded out here at 11 p.m. And this is now the new normal. This is not a fluke. I've been driving this just about every night to keep up with this story, and every time it's packed with cars. And I'm going to keep going down the road here on PCH. We're on the Malibu stretch, and we're going to see as we get closer to Santa Monica as well, there is going to be just rows and rows and rows and rows of cars and people going out to the beach. I'm probably going to pull over myself. That's why I come out here. I love going out to the beach at night like this and, getting the fresh air. And I do my breathing routines, my martial arts, and, just taking the experience. I mean, I'm close to the ocean, and why should I stop human life when I know it's complete bullshit? And that's the question you have to ask yourself. Look at some of these beautiful homes down PCH here. It's an incredible area. And instead of people being able to enjoy this, what do you get? Bullshit. And stay at home, cower in place, wait until the politician plays Simon Says with you next. Wait for your next handout from the government. We have to reclaim our lives and reclaim, everything about what it means to be human. And just pay attention to the fact that the small businesses and these places like, what you have to keep in mind is a place like Malibu, they have wealthy people here, but the small businesses are not necessarily wealthy people. They rely on the people coming to town, on people being out and about and keeping their businesses afloat. So for the most part, not that they're maybe month to month, paycheck to paycheck, depends on the business. Some do better than others, but it's still going to put a dramatic, unfair advantage, detrimental effect on these small businesses. And just like I filmed in Venice last night, this place, the whole character is the small businesses. It's not about the Walmarts here. Okay, Malibu doesn't even want those kind of places. They don't have, fast food everywhere and stuff like that. I think there might be, a couple of those types of things. But for the most part, a lot of these towns want to maintain their character by keeping small business. And anybody who loves traveling, who loves unique culture, who loves small business, if we're not going to do anything about it, we might never get to experience that again, or our children won't, because this corporate hellhole reality, suburbia, everything's the same, is starting to set in, and these unique places aren't going to be able to last. And what is it going to be replaced by? And that's what we got to just really take a stand and think right now, and consider. Here we go with more cars going up and down PCH here, and you'll see this is not a fluke. It's 11 p.m. at night. I mean, there's people, their beaches are supposedly closed, but that doesn't mean shit. And that's what I hope people are getting the message of at home tonight, is just because you're being told, oh, you can't, real human beings don't get permission slips to do the things that don't harm anything else or anybody else. So you don't need to, cower in place and wait until your politician goes, okay, you can go back outside now, buddy. It's okay. Oh, thank you, daddy or mommy. Let me know, do I have to come back out, go inside when the street lights come on? I mean, come on, people. You can't be this childish. And the problem is that most people have children. So if you're going to submit to a child's mentality and wait for permission, then your children are in real trouble because they're not being raised by adults. Because adults don't have to ask other adults. Look at this. Just pay attention. Well, oh yeah, shelter in place. Look how the people respond.